Make me a fisher of men to be catching. Make me a fisher of men, I pray. Make me a fisher of men to be catching. Doing living silly toes again. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. All right, this is day 6 in the Philippines, and we're getting ready to go out on a tour to Thousand Islands, and we're head out here in probably about 45 minutes or something like that. It's about 5 something in the morning, and yeah, we're getting an early trip. It's about, I think it's a 2-hour drive away from where we're at, but I'm not sure. And we're gonna pay our driver and head on out. So anyways, we're gonna have a good day. All right, well, we're here at the 100 Islands place, and we gotta figure out where we need to register. All right, we're off to the registration building. Wherever that might be. Smells good, doesn't it, Daisy? Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty.
Alis! Oo, saan na kayo? Sabi mo kaya yung card, kung pinabawas yung ano niya. Laro, ma'am, bili ka na, ma'am.
Alright. This is where we sign up. So this is like a miniature recreation of the islands that we're supposed to be going to visit. Obviously we won't be able to probably see all of them today, but this is like a little recreation of them, which is pretty cool. Hopefully the fish are not to scale or we will be eaten. Old Scout Island. Ooh, I like the sound of that one. Boy Scout Island. Get your Eagle Scout award there. This is very cool. Oh well. I guess I shouldn't waste so much time looking at the recreation. Maybe share my or save my footage for the real thing. That's pretty cool looking. Alright, so it begins.
Ready?
Yep.
Just only the two of you?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless McJune wants to join us in it.
United.
Washington State.
Washington. of that area also. They're going. I'm going to give this one
Okay.
so that they're going to call our boat names.
Okay.
Okay.
Just follow me. You know.
All right. Registration, assessment, and payment. Assignment. Dispatching and boat boarding.
Gini. Gini gayam. So there are a lot of that is the medium boat, the blue one, and then that one is the large.
Large.
And then the gray one, that is our boat, that is small boat.
Smaller. Okay.
That is good for 5 persons. 1 to 5 persons.
What one's the small boat?
The little gray one.
The little gray one?
The medium boat is look like 11's May 11. You okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna get into little boat.
And then we have also one more small boat. Look like that, the green one. That is just only good for 2 to 3 persons.
All right.
Have you done this before?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm never have.
So you will experience right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. It'll be a fun little adventure. Hopefully we can do this because we want to, not because we're begging for Jesus to calm the seas. Yes.
I will be your tour guide for today. So I'd love to say that 100 Island National Park is the first national park here in the Philippines. It was located here at Alaminos City, Pangasinan. It also declared by Manuel L. Quezon in January 18, 1940 under Presidential Proclamation number 667. By then, President Manuel L. Quezon, he appointed Dr. Gonzalo Montemayor, who was the provincial health officer here in Pangasinan, to oversee the engagement and then development of the said natural park. And also, 100 Island National Park is composed of 124 islands, including the islets. And some of the islands named after the late President of the Republic of the Philippines. The others are known people here in the city or the province of Pangasinan. And also, it takes 10 to 15 minutes before we arrive at the first island. That will be the first island. So later on, I'll tell you about the pilgrimage island when we are there. So as of now, just enjoy the scenery first and enjoy the view. That's all for now. But if you have some question, just ask me. So that's all for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
biggest statue at the top. That is what we call the Pilgrimage Island. They start developing that island in 2016. So they first put the big statue at the top, which has 55 feet tall high.
Wow.
And also at the back of the statue, we have the 14th Station of the Cross and also the chapel. The chapel is just around there. So if you want to visit that one, we are going to gain 45 minutes or almost 1 hour for just only walking one island. Which you're going to visit the 14th Station of the Cross, the chapel, and then the big statue. An equivalent to 1,430 stairs. But if you just only want the big statue there, we're just only going to gain 10 to 15 minutes. And it's just only in that island.
Maybe that's better.
Okay, and also that area, that is what we call the Ramos Island. It's named after Narciso Ramos, father of Fidel V. Ramos, which is down there, which has the Our Lady of Assumption. And also the building there, that is what we call the wind solar PVC hybrid system, which has 3 floors. So the first floor is the chapel, Our Lady of Assumption Chapel. The second floor is the gallery yard, and then the third floor is our coffee store right now. And then the building upstairs, that is what we call the retreat house. Also, all of that, we can visit all of that if you want. You want to visit all of that?
See how it goes. We'll see how
It is
how
more
we
than
do.
hiking. And also on that side, that is what we call the Sandal Island, which is the structure there. This has the helipad. So if you have helicopter, you can land there. But you need on that island. So here, we just only need to bring our important things, and we can remove our life jacket.
Right. We are hiking along here. Hiking along here. This quite a cool little floaty bridge.
Ice cream. Here, ice cream. We have there the fish. That is what we call the milk fish.
Hey, those are
milkfish.
cool.
This is one of the delicacies of Pangasinan.
Those are some
In
big
Taguban,
milk.
that is what we call the bangus.
Those are really big, aren't they?
Yes. Salted bangus or salted milkfish. Ice cream yummy!
Those are large for milkfish, aren't they?
It's not the same at the market, which you can buy. But that one is they're literal salted milkfish.
Those are ballyhoo, aren't they?
And
Never
then we
seen
can go
one.
there for take some pictures. We want to take pictures of the statue of Our Lady of Assumption.
What do milkfish eat?
Feet. Feeds.
They eat fish?
No, feeds. It's a food for fish also.
Oh,
What they call this one is
oh, you guys feed them?
the caretaker of this island. So they usually feed them.
Oh, okay, so that's why they're hanging out here. Yeah, those are called ballyhoo. And a lot of fishermen will use those for bait. Man, those are big.
Each of them, they has 8 to 9 kilos.
Wow, 8 to 9 kilos. So the owner just comes down here and just feeds them, and so that's why they just hang out right here?
Yes.
So cool.
Before the typhoon came, that typhoon 1, that was on
There we go. There's a cool little fish down in there, but I don't think the camera's going to pick any of this up. Other than the big giant milkfish.
Oh no.
That's why they built this one.
When was this built?
Just only 2 years ago. And then also that one, that is what we call the mangrove.
Mangrove.
Yes.
Okay.
And also down on the wind solar, we have a lot of bonsais.
The bonsai garden area.
And a lot of mangroves.
A lot of mangroves.
Do you want to take a tour? Sir, ano na lang kasi, yung vape po ninyo kasi bawal po tayo magka-iron. Vape, sigarilyo po. Saka
Wow, this is really pretty in here. These are all bonsais?
yes. And some of the bonsai on this island is natural tree of this island.
Oh wow.
It's like that one and that one. That is a natural tree here in the islands. And also at the top, some of that is natural tree of the island. Bonsai.
Easy.
Maliit eh. Maliit yung bonsai. Oh, yun. Maraming ugat na eh. Anong mampat ha?
Woo. There's our boat that's waiting for us. Right there. This one's inspired by Greece.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And then that's the view here at the top. And also look at that island, that area. That is what we call the turtle island. The other one there which has these small islands. That is what we call the turtle island.
Turtle Island?
Yes.
Yeah, sea turtles on it?
No.
No sea
Only
turtles?
the form of the island.
It does look like a sea turtle with the little head on it
Yes.
and the shell.
Because of the rock
Little
formation
tail.
that is made by nature.
That's cool.
It's cool. Phone I'm going to use.
This one, please.
I'm going to stay at the other side. You're going to stay here.
Okay.
Well,
Hindi po, ano siya?
Easy's doing some filming. This place is really pretty.
Wala pong di po kasama dinis. Bali,
Yeah. Continuing on. Really pretty.
go straight. Go down there.
Okay, so I'm apparently going to continue going straight. Man, I can't imagine all the time it took to make all this rocks.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
Like that one, sir. That tree.
Uh-huh.
That tree. They make it bonsai. That is the natural tree of the island.
That's a natural tree of the island
And then
there.
they're making it bonsai.
That's cool. Is this all natural rock from the
Yes.
island? So it's
That
all,
is made by corals.
that's all coral rock. So they brought it up out of the water and stacked it all over the island.
The story of this island is they said that 2 million years ago, 100 Island also part of the seabed before.
Oh,
Because of the tectonic plate and earthquake, it submerged and it became an island.
oh wow.
So that's why. And then the texture of the island, or the style of the island, because of the acid rain also. So it formed like that. They have a lot of spines because
wow.
of the acid rain.
Wow. So this was already laying around on the island, or they pulled this out of the water?
Pull out in the water.
Pulled it out of the water and put it out here. Wow. That's really cool.
That's the geographical story of the island.
Wow. That's really cool. Daisy, you doing okay? Where's Mick, June, and
They go the other side.
oh,
Which we came from.
oh, they're gonna wait. Okay.
Ramos Island. It's named after my sister. And also this is the tamarind. Tamarind.
Mulave.
And also we have the comfort room there if you want to pee first. And also this tree, that tree is what we call the bangar or the monkey peanut.
The monkey peanut tree?
Yes. And also the seed of that tree is edible to eat by a person.
That's cool.
But before you're going to eat that one, you need to cook it first, so that it will become a peanut.
Okay.
So it's called monkey peanut. That's why. Wait, I'm going to look for a sample of the seed. This way. This one.
So if you try to eat it without...
Yes, I've tried it. I've tried to eat this one. This one, if you're going to crack this one, inside of that is just only a cotton.
Just cotton?
So if you're going to cook that one, it will be. So you want to see inside?
Yeah, so inside right now it would be cotton.
Yes, it's soft. It's a soft one. And if you're going to cook this one, it will become peanut. It's more harder.
Oh,
Like
wow.
this one. Wait, I'm going to open this thing. Oops, sorry. I cracked it. So this one. That one.
Oh, sorry, I
This
thought you went
thing?
the other way. It looks just like a peanut.
That one.
Wow.
So if you're going to cook this one, you can eat this one also.
Oh.
But unfortunately, the flower of this tree is very bad. It has a bad smell.
Oh, wow.
That's why some of people, they don't like the smell of this tree, but they love to eat this kind of seed.
Yes.
But they need to cook it first. Usually the birds eat this one, or the monkey eat this one also.
I see.
And also maybe later on, we can visit the Monkey Island.
Is there actually monkeys on it, or?
There's a monkey there, but we need to bring our some foods to feed them also.
see.
If possible, we can go down there. If it is high tide, but if it is low tide, maybe we can't go down there
Okay.
because the boat we can't make it.
It's okay.
Okay, let's go. Yeah. the flower of the monkey peanut, you can later on. We're going to get maybe a few.
Alright, well, these are the bathrooms.
Later on, just go straight on this area, okay?
And then straight down this area. Okay.
This area. So that we can go at the top of this wind solar.
Okay.
Okay. Saint Valentine po yun.
Continuing on.
So that's the wind solar. So you're go if you want to visit or go inside of the chapel, you can. And also we can go at the gallery. You want to go inside?
Sure.
You can go inside. Just push.
Nice little chapel room. And it's nice and cool in here. Refrigeration. Whew. Wonder if they actually have church services in here ever. That'd be kind of cool. I guess, depending on your denomination, you might call that Mass. Have Mass in here. It's much cooler in here with the air conditioning. Whew.
So we have the gallery art. You can go inside. Morning. That's the middle of the island.
That's cool. I'll get over here. Let's see here.
And that's our festival. 100 Island Festival.
Okay.
And this one is the delicacy of the Alaminos. Alaminos Langganisa. That's the product of...
There's the Turtle Island.
We have
Right there.
We tried it many times.
Not very often. We even have that in the United States.
So it's that right there is where we're at.
Some of it there too. It's very good.
And also, like I said earlier.
Continuing up to the top of the building. Whoo! A spiral ladder on up.
Nice.
That is a good view. Wow. What a view. All right. Just about.
Unfortunately, the zip line right now it's closed for because they have a break time for lunch.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we just go down there for just only sightseeing.
Okay, is that on the other island?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Heading back to the boat, and we're going to go to the next island.
Our next island will be the Governor's Island. There, all the governors here in Pangasinan, and also Governor's Island is the tallest above all the islands in terms of rock formation and sand portion. Also, Governor's Island, it has two activity, which is one of that is the zip line. A zip line is that one. It has 546 meters. It costs 500 pesos. And there's we have also this snorkeling area on that side, on that island, which you're going to see a lot of giant clams at the snorkeling area. Yes. You still want to go down there? Okay. So that you have some pictures or remembrance of this island. And then down there we have that dead shell of a clam, so that you can see that one. And we're going to determine how big is that. Okay. Okay, can you move your life jacket again? Good, good. That's the name of the island, Governor's Island.
Governor's Island.
We have a lot of food store here. If you want to buy something, you can buy.
Oh.
We have cup noodles, beers, hello. Going to swim? We're going to saw a lot of them.
I see. See how big the clams are? By that sign over there?
On the signboard.
Oh wow, those are the clams?
Mm-hmm. At that that's the best one.
Beware, jellyfish, stonefish, and sea urchin sting. This is the size of the clams here. Size comparison. Biggest clams we get are the size of my hand, and that's considered pretty darn big. Unless you're talking gooey duck. Might get a little bit bigger than that, close to the neck. That thing's huge.
If you have your own snorkeling, you can go on that side to saw alive clams also. Some of that is more bigger than that.
Wow. Bigger than that. It's too bad I...
You didn't try. Maybe next time if you're going back here again.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
And also, the zip line registration is on just only the gazebo.
You said it's closed right now?
Pwede pa ba? Natay pa. It's closed. It's a lunch break.
Gusto niya na mag-snorkel muna sila.
Wala nga sila. May ano kasi siya, may problema sa ano. Kaya hindi siya pwede. It's lunch break. You want to go at the top?
Yeah. Do we want to go to the top? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go up.
Okay, let's go.
Go, go, go up. Kaya mo yan, Moy. Mababa lang naman yan.
Jaldo ka na ba? Hana, Ren? We have more.
Bunch of steps on this one.
It's more stairs. It's nice. More than 300 stairs.
It's nice though, considering back home
We're
it
just
just
only going to the other side, but the other side just only way going up. So it's much better we go here.
back home it would just be a mud trail going up, wouldn't it, Daisy? At least here we got steps. Woo.
You're okay, you can sit down later. There's only that way. You want to rest first?
Do you need a rest, Daisy? Okay, yeah, we'll take a little bit of a break. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do that. It's lunch break. Whoo, and we are at the top.
So that's the view of this island.
Wow.
Romulo Island is named after a Filipino diplomat, statesman, and a soldier. That is Carlos P. Romulo. And Romulo Island also one of the shooting area before here in 100 islands. One of that is one of the Fantaserie. That is what we call the marina. It is a mermaid, female mermaid, and they shoot one of the television on that side. You still want to go down there? You don't want to go down? We can. Bye-bye though. And then if you want to go down and then swim, you can swim. It has a night white sun portion.
Is it high tide or low tide right
It's
now?
high tide right now.
White sand.
And then we have a small cave on the other side.
Alright, we're apparently going to go head to a small cave. Alright. is the cave.
That's okay.
Oh wow. Goes a ways back. Wow, I'm actually surprised this camera's picking it up as well as it is.
Just be careful, watch your head.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the end of the cave anyhow. It's enough light you can kind of see. Well, let's dig a pirate treasure in here. Ouch. As I get told to watch my head.
What's happened?
I was stupid.
Huh?
I was stupid. That's all, I'm fine. I'll put my hearing aid back in.
What's happened? What's happened?
Nothing, I'm just putting my hearing aid back in.
Oh.
Oh, I did. Like a dummy. Yeah, like a dummy.
Oh, watch your. You stand up.
Whew.
Oh. Nanay? Where?
Yeah, just up there. I think I'm fine.
At the center.
Huh?
At the center?
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
Okay, ma'am, sir. That's what we call the Marcos Island. So Marcos Island is named after the late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. And also Marcos Island, it has a good sand portion and swimming area. And also the Governor's Island, we have the activity there, which is the cliff jumping. Cliff jumping is you're going to jump at the cave, which is the name of the cave is Imelda Cave. And inside of the cave, you're going to see a lot of fruit bats. You still want to go down there again? You want to go down?
Yeah, we may as well go see the fruit bats. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Fruit bats.
Okay, can you move your life jacket?
We're gonna go visit the fruit bat cave.
Ay, pang Sabado. Ayawan, kulay blue, blue. Blue lang na, tayo nagatutin nagkuha nga inyo nga tour guide.
Sa blow. Thank you.
English. So that's the cave.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of fruit that's at the top of it.
This is cliff jumping in here, but here's the fruit bats. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. You can see them hanging on the wall there. It's cool. Of the cliff jumping into the bat cave.
Let's go, let's go.
Where the fruit bats poop. Yeah. You can smell the bat poop. You can hear the bats.
You can go down there so they can see it clearly.
There's a lot of them. I really want to go inside the wood. Yeah, no.
Labi, yun isa. Pwede sila. Yun ako. Lahat sila
I
Taganda.
can smell too much already.
Kamag-anak nyo? Di ba club kayo?
Sila mama.
Apa ya? No club and mamag mo ng club si kayo. Bakit si
Alright, I guess we're off to the next
Our
island.
next stop will be the Quezon Island.
Quezon Island?
Yes, just only near, just only 5 minutes away.
Okay.
Just only in that area. It just has the activity, banana boat, hurricane, jet ski, the crystal kayak. If you want to try that one, you can at the Quezon Island. You want to try the jet ski?
No.
Okay. Inside of the water, you're going to see a lot of big giant crabs, and also a lot of corals and the clownfish, which is Nemo. You're going to see on that area. If you're going to try the helmet diving, it is 400 pesos per person. Within 15 minutes inside the water. And also, that island, that is what we call the Lopez Island. Lopez Island is named after the late Vice President during Marcos era, that is Fernando Lopez. So the Lopez Island also, we have a good white sand portion and then a good swimming area. And also this we have two activities on that island. We have one more zip line, which is at 345 meters. It costs 350 pesos. And also snorkeling area just only at the back of that island. At the back of that island, the snorkeling area there, you're going to see a lot of corals. Alive corals also. And then in front of us, that is what we call the Quezon Island. So Quezon Island is named after the late President Manuel L. Quezon, who declared that 100 Island is for national park. And Quezon Island is the well-developed island, which has a lot of activity also. We have the banana boat, hurricane, jet ski, and crystal kayak. Banana boat is 270 per head, minimum of 6, maximum of 10. And then the hurricane is 300 pesos per head, minimum of 6, maximum of 10. The jet ski is 1,500. And we have also the crystal kayak is 250 pesos. And also Quezon Island, it has a long white sand portion and swimming area also. You can remove your life jacket. Kaya daw, Day? Oh. We can't make it go. We can't go at the Monkey Island right now because the boatman said it's too shallow.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. Okay. We have the Alaminos City, Pangasinan, 100 Islands, and then the top of that we have the name of this island, Quezon Island, and then the statue of Manila. Meters, and that one is 345 meters, and then this one is 103 meters.
That looks fun. That one.
Is that one broken or not in use
The
service?
maintenance of the cable, it's under maintenance until now. And then this one, it's available, but unfortunately we have a problem. The bridge is destroyed by the Typhoon Uwan.
Yeah.
But now they're fixing it. You want to go at the bridge?
Yeah. Let's go.
Tamlay.
That's the Crystal Kayak.
What's that? Oh,
Crystal Kayak.
personal kayaks. These ones are glass, that way you can see through them. Looking down what's inside the water. Wow. Oh boy, a suspension bridge. Only 10 people at a time. Oh boy. I wonder if we are going to make it. Will we survive the bridge trek? It's pretty stable. Look at the seaweed down below. Somebody's bouncing around on it.
Mabagsak naman po.
Wow. Nice.
Go there, the other side. Scared?
I would just walk, but it's kind of hard to balance. kind of bouncing around all over the place. There we go. Whee! Alright. Man, that was hard to walk on.
Yeah, it was. Well,
Felt like,
bouncy.
yeah, it felt like an earthquake.
So you're going to see a small view on this.
I don't know where that video cut out, but we got across there. It was really hard to walk on. I was bouncing around all over the place.
So we have a small view here. This one, that one.
Oh yeah. Zip line that goes all the way across to that island there, but it's out of service right now. And that's the beach we were just at. Alrighty. What? Yes, we're heading back to the bridge. I don't know where it cut out the last time I was on this. If it was on the bridge or before the bridge, but we're heading back to the bridge. And it was really bumpy. So you can see how much he's bouncing. It's like the bouncy house. Whee! See if I can time the steps, that way it's easier to walk. Not so much, but I'm trying. The lowest part is about my knee height, which is a little bit freaky. Get across this. All right. All right. Ooh. Guys got blue crabs for sale. If you guys ever want to come to this island, this guy sells them. Unfortunately, we just don't have time. But otherwise, that does sound like a tasty meal. Sounds really good.
Joe?
A big bass. It is just only on one island before pandemic days. So a lot of fruit bats stay on the one island, on that island. On that island before, called the Scout Island. So it's called the Scout Island because before, the Boy Scout and Girl Scout, they usually go on that island to do the camping and to do their team building also. Because on that island, we have a long white sand portion also that is good for team building. And also at the back of that, we have the snorkeling area, which you're going to see a lot of corals also. And it has also a cave at the side of that. A cave is named, the cave is Kireno Cave. The Kireno Cave, through kayak, you can go inside of the cave. Just the kayak only. But if you don't want to ride on a kayak, we can go through this boat, but we need to go down, jump on this boat, and then just only swim. And also that area, that is what we call the Children's Island. So Children's Island is called Children's Island because the water or the swimming area there is too shallow. And it's good for children and non-swimmers. Because if it is low tide, it's just only until your knee. If it is a high tide, it's until your shoulder. And Children's Island, it has, if you want to buy some souvenirs, they have there also. And then you still want to go down there. You want to go down there to Children's Island.
It's the last island, right?
Yes.
May as well.
Okay. Baba sila din. Baba. And then also, that's the first island. The Pilgrimage Island.
That's the first island.
Kayo kuya, bababa po kayo. Sila na lang. Tali, tali, tali.
Oh wow, the fish are jumping. That was cool.
Last island.
This is the last island, yeah.
Yeah. Be careful, be careful.
Careful, too. Let's go up.
All right, last island, Children's Island. I smell the cooking.
So here, if you want to buy some souvenirs, you can.
They have the rep magnet personalized and the t-shirt if you want to buy. They have also the natural shell if you want to see. And then they're making the magnets.
Oh wow.
And then on that side, if you want to buy some foods, we're going to cook it. Like this one, they have the shrimp, like this one.
Oh.
It's more big. This one is more flattered. This is small, that is good for 4 person. And then they're going to put all the ingredients that you saw in my phone. All of that is going to put it here. And then the rice there is separated. And you have this one. Okay. You can go there. And then from the main island, Children's Island, you can walk going to the unnamed island. No name. And And then we have the activity there, down there, we have the kayaking. That is good for 2 person. That is 250 pesos. Within 1 hour.
I wouldn't want to kayak in this wind.
What?
What?
You want to do this kayaking?
No, not in this wind. No. I'd be fighting that all day.
Ilang port?
So you still want to go down there?
Isa ka. Isa lang ito. Isa ka hati lang. Tapos talong na 5.
You can enjoy the breeze first. Turn right. Down there, see.
Yeah. You can see the sign, that there is Scout Island. Uh-oh. I'm gonna turn around and find my wife. Oh, there she is. I'm not doing much talking on this video, but I will say that this has been a fun adventure. A lot to see, a lot to take in. I know we're not doing any of the activities that they offer here, but we actually wanted a chance to see the islands, so if we ever come back, maybe we could do some of the activities, but I don't know when that would be, so we're going to see what we can, and it's worth it. It's really pretty. It's really neat being able to take it all in. Just be careful in the cave, don't hit your head. actually quite comfortable. It feels to be about 70, 75 right now. It might be hotter than that, but with the moisture, the air coming off the water and the wind and everything, it feels about 75. Feels really good. All right, you ready to turn around, Daisy Doo? Well, we are back from visiting the 100 Islands, and it's now the next day, and we decided to just take a down day and relax here at the friend's house. And it's been quiet. We got some laundry done, and we're just kind of relaxing. And tomorrow we're going to San Vicente, and our aunt and uncle, and from there we are going to Ilocos del Sur, and we're going to visit another uncle, and we're going to stay with him for a while. But I wanted to show you this receipt that they gave me for 100 Islands. It kind of has all the rates for everything that they have. Anyways, I thought you might be interested in checking that out, so I will show that to you. And that is the rates. Anyways, it's not that bad of a price really for what you're getting. I just thought you'd be interested, and in any case, we're going to continue getting ready to head out. And anyway, I'll sign out.
Make me a fish